Hi, I'm Desmond.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
And this is our story of stepping out.
Like Desmond said, stepping out journey looks different for everyone. While he jumped to say yes and then started worrying, I started worrying before I could say yes. A couple of months after me and Desmond decided to root down in FGA, our then cell group leader, Bercy, suddenly approached us and announced that we had been shortlisted as potential cell group leaders. When I received the news, I immediately felt that I was undeserving. Because in my mind, being a cell group leader meant you have to be qualified enough. But in my eyes, I would only give myself a 5 out of 10. More so, as a fresh graduate and the youngest member among my cell group members, who was I to lead a group of people who were all older than me? God was faithful. He provided me sufficient support and encouragement for me to take up this role. God put Desmond to lead alongside with me. He also provided me Bercy, my then cell group leader, who had played a very supportive role in my journey of stepping up. Each time when I doubted myself, Bercy would constantly remind me of who I am in God. Her faith encouraged me and lifted me up. And I began to believe that perhaps it might just be true that even if I'm not qualified in my own eyes, I'm still worthy to be used by God. It has been in this very place of fear and doubt that I've learned to depend on God even more. I'm learning to be more intentional, to reach out to my cell group members, and to stretch my capacity while trusting God to use me more. Of course, there are still times where I would feel unqualified, but I've learned to surrender each cell group by letting go and letting God. A close friend once told me that God does not call those who are qualified, but He qualifies those He calls.
I see Chloe as someone who she sees her flaws more than her strength. But Chloe always takes on challenges despite all her fears. She asks many questions because she wants assurance that she walks in a path that the Lord directs. Aren't those qualities that a great CG leader can offer? Humble, yet open about her struggles and vulnerabilities. She's faithful, she's God-seeking, and she can definitely lead.
When Chloe first joined the CG, I know God has brought her in for a purpose. She had a wonderful and caring heart. As I journeyed with her, I saw that she had a great potential to become a leader. So I asked her to serve in CG. At first she was reluctant, but with some guidance and encouragement she agreed. Praise the Lord! To see how God has built her all these years to become the leader that she is today.
Well, Chloe is a very committed person. She takes great effort in ensuring all of us are attending cell group regularly, and we are truly blessed to have her in our cell group. And throughout the leadership, what we see is that we are more bonded together and we are more open towards discussion. We have a lot of fruitful discussions through her leadership. So I thank Chloe for all the efforts.
Although Chloe was reluctant to lead the cell group in the beginning, I see a new change in her lately. By her own initiative, she would care and text the cell group member to the extent of asking them out for a meal and spend time with them. That had never happened before. In fact, when there's another cell group member who wanted to do daily devotion, Chloe agrees to it without any hesitation. So, somehow, by agreeing to step up, Chloe has grown to become a person that is more proactive, more caring, and she's definitely taking more ownership of God's kingdom than ever before.
This part of my journey has reminded me that fears and doubts can sometimes be plentiful because we are only human. But having insecurities does not have to be the reason for us to say no. This has continued to give me boldness to step up, and I know that this is only the beginning of the journey.